Good, everybody. It's Michael Liberis here from jurisq.com, and I have an immigration attorney with me, Yakov Spektor, and we have met before on our seminars with Yakov, and he was very useful answering our questions. I really appreciate it. And another question came up, which I think is very interesting and relevant to many people, having to do with falling in love. What happens if you fall in love with somebody online? And right now it's very relevant. People go on dating sites, dating apps that are functioning all over the world. You meet somebody, you Zoom with them, FaceTime with them, you fall in love, but you actually want to see them in person. Possibly you want to get engaged and so on. So Yakov, is that a possibility? And what are the steps you have to take?
It is actually a possibility. Not only is it a possibility, there is a special type of a visa that is available for people who do fall in love, and I think it's a beautiful thing, just as love could be a beautiful thing. Right. And it's called the Fiancee Visa.
Okay.
But now there is one very important requirement when people try to seek a Fiancee Visa, and that is the government would expect you to show that you actually met your fiancé in person.
Oh, in
person.
The
last requirements of the fiancé visa is that you have to meet your fiancé. You would have had to meet her in person. So either she or he would have come and visited you in the United States, and that's how you met. Okay, or you could have met over Zoom, and then you went over to basically to her country and met her parents, etc., etc., etc. And then you could show the plane tickets, you could show the photographs to the government, demonstrating that. There are some exceptions because the government realizes that, hey, you know what, in some cultures, marriages are arranged.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Actually, the government makes an exception for those traditional culture situations, but then you would have to prove that indeed you belong to that particular community.
Interesting.
So actually this is not an immigration law advice. I think this is just human advice. If you meet someone over Zoom, okay, and you want to marry that person, you know what, it's probably a good idea to go and meet that person, that man or a woman in person.
Yeah, that's a good point. So just to clarify, to get a fiance visa, you have to first meet that person.
Correct. You'll have to show that in the last 2 years, you guys at least met once, at least once, face to face.
And what if somebody wants to come here first on a tourist visa, and it's not easy to get, let's say, tourist visa, but they're coming to see you for the purposes of relationship? Is there such a visa for that or not?
Well, no, that's just a basic tourist visa. If somebody's here, there's obviously, thousands of cases every year when tourists come here, they meet somebody local, and and then the relationship progresses and they decide to get married. In that case, I would say, talk to me. Okay, there might be other ways of handling the situation rather than going back and applying for a fiancé visa. But having said that, if let's say there is a romance going on and you come here as a tourist, then you go back and you decide to get married, you would be able to use that particular instance when you guys met each other in person during your visit as one of the requirements towards the fiancé visa.
And after getting that fiancé visa, how long does it take to get the actual green card or citizenship?
That's actually a great question.
You have to get married first, correct?
That's correct. So the fiancé visa, in a way, that's one of the most restrictive visas. Okay, so the law says that once you come here as a fiancé of someone, okay, you guys have to get married within 90 days. It actually will really complicate things if you get married late. And a lot of people during COVID, when the marriage bureaus were closed and they weren't able to get married within those 90 days, are now running into difficulties getting their status here based on that marriage. We could fix it, but it becomes harder to fix. And let's say if you do come here in a fiancé visa, things don't work out. Things happen. It's life. Then you stay here and meet someone else. You will not be able to really do anything. Okay, insofar as your immigration situation goes, even if your new relationship is genuine, simply because the fiancé visa, that's specifically given out for the purpose of coming in and marrying this particular person who applied for you as a fiancé. If things didn't work out, the government will expect you to go back. Do you have to go back right away if things don't work out? You know what? Probably talk to me first. Okay, maybe we could come up with something.
Got it. Understood. Okay, listen, this was very useful, very interesting. I appreciate it. And we appreciate your time. And we're going to have more Q&As with you on immigration and law topics. If anybody has any questions on immigration, please drop us a note in the comments below, or you can send me a message, or you can even contact Yakov directly. We're going to provide the phone number and the other contact information for Yakov Spektor, an immigration attorney. Please follow our website for all types of legal Q&As from many experienced attorneys, and our Facebook page, jurisq.com. Thank you for your time. Good day, everybody.
Thank you, Michael.
Bye-bye.